Pretty wild finale, huh?
Yeah, it's a good one. I enjoyed it.
All right, let's do this intro and jump right into the episode.
Okay, here we go.
The winner of Survivor 50, Aubrey.
This is Making the Merge.
We can very well win this thing.
I'm a dog person now.
I'm making the fucking merge, baby.
Your dog was sick. I'd say I'm coming over.
I crack open a coconut and they didn't cheer for me.
You're either in Survivor or you're not.
Making the merge. It's not about $1 million. All I want to do is win a million hearts.
Hearts.
Aubrey did it.
Yeah.
Woo!
Congratulations, PD. Let's all just take
Thank
a moment.
you,
PD,
thank you.
you didn't really get a chance to prepare anything, but would you like to say something?
Oh, I would love to say something. And this will be added in post. I'm going to put the Lombardi theme song.
Yeah,
under
sure.
it. Yeah,
Here, let me tee you up the way that Chrissy kept trying to tee up Jonathan and
And when
Joe.
I'm speaking, just imagine like some orchestral
Oh,
stuff
yeah.
under there.
Oh, yeah. Okay. I'll cue you up. He hasn't won a season in a long, long time, but he was once considered the greatest drafter this draft has ever seen, and now he's back to reign supreme. Ladies and gentlemen, the one and only PD!
I know what it's like to be doubted. I know what it's like for people to question your game, just like Aubrey.
Mm-hmm.
And just like Aubrey, I felt like I was at the bottom. I started to lose faith, but I scratched and I clawed and I persevered. I hadn't won a trophy since season 45. It had been so long.
Wow.
People like Wild and Will were asking for proof of my wins.
Whoa.
But I did it. The trophy came home, and I am so honored to have Aubrey Bracco join Jam Jam and D in my list of winners.
Wow.
You know, man, a lot of people probably doubted you when you voted, when you drafted Aubrey first.
Mm-hmm.
In fact, I was one of those people that doubted you.
Yeah.
I thought you were so dumb because I thought she did not want to be here, but boy, was I wrong and boy, were you right. And I'll be the first one to take my hat off and say PD's the best that's ever drafted, the best that ever will draft, and the best. Yeah.
Yep, my third
You still have your
trophy.
hat on, though.
Yeah,
To
well,
be-
I got the headphones on top of my
It
hat.
would have been too hard. I'll
Yeah.
say this, as somebody who also had a player in the finale,
Right.
in the final three
What are you trying to say?
of Joe, I am also thrilled that PD won this year.
Thank you, Bran.
It's a win for all of us. An Aubrey win means Joe and Jandre didn't win. It's a win for all of us.
And an Aubrey win means that I am season 50 party girl forever.
Wow.
So the shades are coming on.
It's pretty dark in here.
That's good. That was enough of that.
Thank you.
That was enough of that. What thoughts on the finale as a whole? We're fresh from Tribal right now.
Yeah, I mean,
literally.
So the episode just ended 15 minutes ago.
We're all out of sorts.
I know what we're going to talk about.
Yeah?
Jeff fucking up. Let's just get into it.
That's what everybody wants to talk about.
Yeah.
But before we get into that, PD, let's take a second to thank our sponsor, Toyota, who actually gifted PD with a brand new car.
Go through this maze that we created for you.
Yeah.
Go find your car. Go find your car. There was Jeff got some flack or slack. No, it's flack.
Flag?
Slack would be good.
Yes.
Flack, not
No,
good.
not good.
It's amazing what a letter or two will do. Got some flack this season when he competed in the challenge and people were like, Jeff is making it all about himself this season. Well, he did it again, folks. Jeff struck again. He made the finale all about him with the mistake heard around the country. You guys know what I'm talking about.
Oh, yeah.
You guys know what I'm talking. Honestly, it's the most important thing to talk about. Is Jeff making a mistake during the final?
Well,
Yeah.
is it Jeff making a mistake? Because we were
Yeah.
talking about this. Is it Jeff or did somebody mess up the production schedule? So they're saying Jeff doesn't get to watch the show while it's happening.
Sure.
So he comes out. He thinks fire making has happened already.
Yeah. So here's what happened, right? So they are doing the thing where they show up to the tribal and they're like, okay, we're going to go do the fire making. Rizzo Jandre, take your place, sit down, and we're gonna take a
Yes.
second, get ready for it, and then we'll be back. And then they cut to Jeff live in studio. The jury is there, right,
Mm-hmm.
with an empty stool next to them.
Mm-hmm.
They bring Rizzo out, and then Jeff, clearly, he just didn't know what had just happened, right? And so he brings Rizzo out, sees the empty spot, and I think at that point it is safe to assume the reason why Rizzo's being brought out right now is because we just saw
The
fire
making,
making.
Yeah. It would have made sense if they brought out Rizzo and Jandre
Right.
together.
What made me so curious, though, is what was supposed to happen in that segment, right? They had to account for that time before the fire making. I think this goes all the way back to when they were planning the whole day. Like, they had to do dress rehearsals of a live event, like the producers do a rundown.
Yeah,
I think that they just, along the way, they messed up entirely.
Yeah, because I want to help me remember.
Mhm.
After the fire making,
Mhm.
is right after that, is it a commercial break or do they go back to, are we back on the island?
So after fire making, we go back to the live studio where Jeff interviewed Rizzo a second time and apologized and did a bit.
So maybe that was a make good. Like maybe it was probably supposed to be there and someone, I don't know who goofed.
Yeah, but it's like, well, what was supposed to be in that original
Maybe
spot?
nothing. Maybe like, well, hey, we'll see what happens with the fire making. Right, we'll be right back.
Oh, and they just jumped the gun.
Somebody goofed.
It's wow, man. Yeah.
Yeah, and I said Jeff's going to come back and he's going to say, and now I'm going to bring out the winner. And then he actually did that as a bit, on the fly. So props to Jeff for trying to, do something with
if
it.
you don't make jokes about it, like
if
It would have been way worse if he ignored it. Yeah.
Because now that he's done multiple references to it, they can't just edit it out on Paramount
That's
Plus.
true.
They could edit all of it out on
I
Paramount
guess
Plus.
they could, but people are going to remember this.
Oh, yeah.
And
This
if
will
they
be the
scrub it,
most
then-
memorable thing that happened tonight.
I think
Aubrey winning was pretty memorable too, but I think,
this is more memorable than the winner.
Yeah.
I will
100%.
remember this season for the live
Like,
finale goof.
3 seasons from now, when we're talking about this season, and I'm like, I don't even remember who was on that season. What are you talking about?
If you say that about season 50, I'm gonna hire Tegwith. I'm gonna remove you from the show.
And then, well, she can take Jonathan's spot. He's not even here.
Yeah.
PD, you're gonna look at me and be like, remember when Jeff fucked up? I'm like, oh, that season. Yeah.
Mr.
was
Beast
wild.
coin.
Mr. Beast coin. I'd be like, I don't remember that.
Yeah. Aubrey getting lost in the maze.
I don't remember that.
Yeah.
But I remember Jeff fucking up.
Let's talk about the car thing too. I know we're all over the place today, but
We're fresh from Tribe.
we're fresh.
Yeah.
Well, and also, what do you want us to talk about? You just want to dissect the finale from the beginning? Like, we
the
know
thing-
who wins.
The thing that we knew what was going to happen. We know who goes home in every episode, but we still go through it beat by beat.
Yeah, we'll
but
go,
this time
we'll go
we,
through. We'll
we
go through.
knew what was going to happen for the most part.
yeah, dude.
But I want to talk about how my prediction, based off of the episode title, was that Aubrey wins fire and then wins in the end, and then that's the curse being lifted because last time she won fire and then lost after. But no, the episode title was because Toyota gave Aubrey a car. They're going to give a car to the winner.
I don't like how Jeff set it up. Am I alone in that? Where he talks about the car curse, and then he goes, well, this time, we're going to give you the car after you win the season. And it was just like, just give her the car.
The curse is lifted. And then she had to go through the maze.
Did that upset you that that's why they titled the episode "The Curse is Lifted"?
Yeah, you seem to have a problem.
You
with that.
seem to have an
I
issue with
just
that.
like, really? You'd made the episode title the sponsorship?
Yeah.
I don't have a problem. I think it's fine.
What would you have titled the title?
What would you have titled the title?
I would have titled it Rizzo wins fire making, because obviously it doesn't matter if it
would've loved
spoils
that.
something.
I'm trying to decide how I feel about the car situation. The car being a part of the season it seemed like an add-on. It did, like, if they had the
Yeah.
Toyota sponsorship for the season,
I think it was a last minute addition.
felt like
Yeah.
it, and it felt like, oh, this will be a
Well,
cute little way for us.
Also,
to
Sia wasn't there to give her $100,000 out either.
What? Oh,
well, she
yeah.
could have been. We
What-
just didn't see her. She was behind her hair.
She was behind a lampshade.
Yeah, it could have been anything.
What was the car that Boston Rob did the ad with preseason?
I don't
Was
remember.
it the same car?
I don't remember.
Because then it was a thing that they had planned all along. If
Then in
it's
that
the
case,
same car.
incorporate it better. But let's talk about the best gift that was given in this finale, and that's Ozzy's TikTok shop T-shirt. What the fuck was
Well,
that?
it
So
was-
Ree gets an
yeah.
honorary achievement
This-
lifetime award.
This was a wild night for everything other than the actual game itself.
Because we knew who was winning.
They go
We had a feeling.
the very first commercial break. Before going to that, they bring Suri out for a special, like, oh, we're still sad about Suri, right, everybody? Here's an award.
They've never given out
We've
an award
never
ever.
done awards before.
Never.
And it was like, what was the awards?
It was the Spirit of Survivor Award, I believe.
Which is essentially just being like, hey, you've never won, but we want to give you the same kind of like.
Here's a trophy.
Yeah.
I mean, that was wild. I didn't like. I don't. I felt like the applause, the standing ovation, meant more to her than the
Right.
weird trophy
Right.
that Jeff pulled out from under the fire. Here's this thing. I don't know. Maybe she loves it. She's gonna put it. If you had played Survivor
Mhm.
as many times as Suri has and not won, what would you do with that trophy?
I mean,
Would
I,
you put
I
it
think
up?
I think she'll put it up somewhere.
Yeah, put it on the fireplace.
She'll put it beside her big brother, head of household robe,
It's the only.
It is
her
a,
trader's
it is a,
robe.
It's a true one of one.
It's
We'll
the
s-
only one.
We'll see it on eBay tomorrow morning.
Do you think we'll see another Spirit of Survivor award? Do you think this will start a new tradition every season? But that doesn't make sense because it has to be returning players that get the Spirit of Survivor award.
No, I mean maybe Suri gives the award out.
Or maybe
Like Suri watches the season and she comes out
So
for
it's like the Sia-
reunion. Yeah. But instead of money, you get this weird
3D printed trophy.
pointed trophy. Yeah.
I think he said we're not doing this again when he gave it to her. I
He's
got to
stop doing shit like that.
But I think Suri is
Well,
the Spirit of Survivor.
That's interesting. But if you also watched until the very end of the episode, we're in a new era. We are in
An
the open era. And
That
the
didn't make
open
any sense.
and the open era
What does
is
that mean?
anything
Oh,
goes.
shit, you're right.
Everything we've ever done is back on the
Including
table.
the Spirit of Survivor
That's
award.
exactly-
And it can happen at any time. Can someone explain this to me? Is that not always the case? He goes, any twist and anything that we've ever done could happen again at a random time.
But that's like been Jeff's thing forever. It's like what we've done in the past doesn't necessarily dictate what we're gonna do right now. But
Right.
like we could. Like
yeah.
that's like sometimes we'll do an Exile Island. Sometimes we won't. Sometimes there will be a Redemption Island. Sometimes there won't. Sometimes there will be Beware Advantages.
I'm excited about this.
Sometimes there will be Billie Eilish Boomerang Idols.
They're not bringing that one back.
You don't think
they're
it's
not
coming
bringing that one back?
It's on the table though.
It's on the table.
It's
They
an
ain't bringing that one
open
back.
era.
It's just like the Tyler Perry idol. They ain't bringing that one back either. Look, I am so excited for 51. It looks like they're
It looks great.
really
Oh,
going
no,
on.
no. I just figured it out. It's the open era because open AI is what they're using.
No. Do you
They're
think
right,
OpenAI named it after itself?
Yeah, I think so.
What does the name Open Air even mean?
Open era.
Open era. It means
Not
it's
open
wide
air.
open. Anything
Well, yeah.
can happen.
I don't know, man.
But,
But,
I guess he would also describe every season of Survivor ever that way.
that's true.
So
Someone said that we should name it the Chaos Era. I like that.
Yeah, open era makes it sound like we're in an open marriage.
Yeah. A very poly season.
Yeah.
I'm so excited for 51, though. It looks like we're actually going to get some cool stuff. They're going to be trying some big twists. We're going to get some maybe Redemption Island, maybe Blood versus Water. I'm hoping it means themes.
Will
Yeah.
the hourglass thing from 41 and 42 where
Yeah,
they
will that
put
come
the
back?
Smash
No, never again.
And Jelinski's coming back.
anything.
It's the open era, but we're closed off to that, please.
He's coming back for season 50 several.
Yeah. Your idea of anything goes is Jelinski. That's what you went to first.
Well, he's the one that did the hourglass. You're the
I was
idiot
thinking,
here,
no,
not
I was
me.
thinking of a different hourglass thing. In season 41 and 42, he did this thing where somebody gets to not participate in a challenge.
Oh.
Okay. And then whoever wins, right? Jeff walked up to the person who did not do the challenge and said, here's an hourglass. If you want to reverse the what happened in the thing, if you want the winners to go to final tribal, all you got to do
What?
is smash this hourglass.
Reset the
What?
whole game.
And it was awful. But they did it twice
Yeah.
because 42 filmed before 41 aired, and no one knew how much people hated it in 41.
Yeah.
What? I gotta watch those seasons.
No.
That's
You
crazy.
should watch them for the American Idol. Like, they would do these American Idol edits where it's like you get your little sob story, but they have a slideshow.
That's
Pictures with it.
crazy.
I'm so glad that those the sob story edits are gone.
Yeah. I will just say, I know. Well, let's go through the episode really quick.
Should we? I mean, we could talk about one more thing that if I had to bring up one more thing not game related, it would be Mike White on the Zoom.
Yeah. It was a very funny. This, you guys can't see this, but Chase has a tiny little TV on a stand.
Yeah.
Honestly, might be the same size as the TV that they had Mike White on.
Yeah.
Yes.
What did that look like for the people in the audience? Because
Like
the TV
nothing.
was tiny.
Like nothing.
Yeah, and then but the bass was bigger than the TV. It was hilarious.
Do you think? Because it's like it wasn't needed. I mean, all that it was Mike White being like, "I had such a good time. I'll always come back to Survivor."
But we
love it."
found out something really important, and that's that Charlie and
That's right.
Camilla are going to be on White
What a
Lotus.
Did y'all see
wild-
that pick coming?
Oh, what a wild duo.
I can see Camilla. Charlie?
Charlie,
Yeah, if you're sending Camilla, you also send Kyle.
That's what I'm saying.
They're in business together.
Oh yeah, paperclip.
Save it for the sanctuary.
But Charlie.
This is it, man. We're done after
We'll
this.
listen to the pit.
Well, we have 2 award shows.
That's
and
true.
and then we're done after this. But
I'm doing the sanctuary. You guys did the Big Tom sanctuary without me. I'm doing the sanctuary by myself, talking about paperclip.
if you'd like to, then go for it.
Okay, fine, I will.
While you're on vacation.
It's actually just going to be another Big Tom.
Hey, do it. Hey, what
Sanctuary.
did you want to say about Big Tom? Put it in here right now.
I loved that interview so much. I can't express how much I loved it and how much I miss Big Tom and how
He was with them women.
everything he says, I am on pins and needles. I'm so nervous every
Yeah.
time he speaks. And the fact that he said the thing about the women and the guy or the person interviewing them, nor the people back in the studio said anything about it. They were just like, yeah.
So what do you say to that?
It's-
I was with the women in that tent.
I was with them women.
And they just included it. They didn't
Yeah.
have to. I loved it.
I was on that porch. A lot of memories on that porch.
Yeah.
It's raining. Man, Big Tom. Yeah, this
Love
was
Big
an
Tom.
epic season. Let's look at the season as a whole.
Before we dive into the episode
Yeah.
specifically, look at the
Well,
whole season.
Let's look at the whole. Let's take a step back and look at the whole season, man. What a phenomenal season. I think, and it was really hard to live up to, I think it was a great celebration of 50 seasons of Survivor.
I agree. And mostly because of Coach's haikus.
Oh, yeah.
I do think that this season gave us just about everything that we could
Yeah.
want aside from a good final 3.
Yeah. An Aussie win would have been better, too.
So,
Yeah,
I don't
they-
know about that. but-
There were a decent amount of swings and misses, but that's what Survivor is.
yeah.
I respect that they were willing to try things instead of it just being a regular, boring, new era season.
Let's do this. Favorite thing
Mm-hmm.
about season 50 and least favorite thing.
Okay. PD, you want to go first?
No, I need a second.
Okay.
Oh, okay.
I'll
I'm
go,
Bran-
drunk too.
okay, I'll go first. I did not have the shot.
Yeah.
Maybe it was because it was vodka.
Tequila.
Tequila.
I don't like the light drink. If it was a bourbon, I would have done a shot.
Mm.
My least favorite thing is the blood moon.
Mm.
Not because of a 3 tribal night.
Right.
It was the hype of it and being so disappointed and the lack of any sort of creativity. And they spent more time crafting the Jeff pitching how rare a blood moon is than they did on what the actual twist is, which is that it's just 3 groups of people back to back to back. Never the 3 shell tracks.
Mhm.
So that still grinds my gears. Like how much he talked about the blood moon and how little I cared about it. Like it still bums me out. My favorite thing.
Wait, you don't think the blood moon changed Survivor forever?
I don't think the blood moon. You know what I think would have a better chance of changing Survivor Forever is the duo vote outs.
Yes.
That's because that changes the way that if you ever are doing a team thing again where you have to like pair up, that's going to be in the back of your mind every single time.
Yes.
Do I want to hitch my wagon to this person?
Because it could send you home if
send
they're
you home.
unlikable
Right.
enough.
And we're heading into the open era.
Yeah.
That's back on the table.
They're going to do that and the hourglass thing.
Any other season that we wouldn't have
No
to
more.
worry about that.
I
That
won't-
was a one and done.
I need to find a clip of a metal front man being like, let's open this shit up. And we'll start playing that every time there's a twist next season.
I'm already having so much fun with the idea of the open era.
Yeah, I'm
Because
so
it's so
excited.
dumb. But my favorite thing, it's tough. Come back to me.
Okay, let's just all go
I'll
do
do
our
it,
least
yeah.
favorite, and then we'll go back around
Okay,
for
great,
the favorite.
great.
My least favorite, I had one and then I just forgot it. We're live.
Would you like me to do it?
Yeah, sure.
My
It'll
least
come back
favorite
to me.
was the Billie Eilish Boomerang Idol.
Oh, that's
But
good.
for the
That's a good
sole
least favorite.
fact, I think it was a fun idea where it's like if you go home with an idol in your pocket, it gets rebounded to the person who gave it to you. I think it was fun on paper. Basically, we watched Genevieve find 2 idols and then get sent home because even though she found 2 idols, she didn't get to keep them. I think that's the only person that was really kind of screwed out of a fair season is Genevieve because of that.
I want to see her play again
I did too.
because of that.
And I will put the tattoo bet back on the line every time
Yeah.
Genevieve plays.
Yeah. No, that's a good one.
I think my least favorite thing was the pacing. I think having 24 players and having to have, 5 different double elimination nights and the triple
Yeah.
elimination.
Not to mention the blood match.
Not
it
to mention.
just, I feel like it didn't, it sped things up in a way that it would have been more entertaining if we had the regular number of people. Just like make 4 cuts to the cast.
Who were the 4 that you would take out?
Tiff, sorry.
Really? After watching her play?
After everything she went through,
It's easy, dude. You get rid of Joe. You get rid of one of the new era players.
Like Tiff.
Tiff played a good game, man.
She did. She was fun on the season, but on paper,
Savannah.
I wouldn't have put Tiff on.
You take Savannah out.
Yeah, I would take Savannah out.
Then you take
but
Chrissy out.
let's just hypothetically say Tiff isn't here. Would Savannah potentially go further? I
don't think so, man. She's a
don't know.
former winner. I say you get rid of Chrissy, Charlie, Savannah, and Joe. That's who you get rid of.
Well, it would need to be. Was it split evenly with old and new era?
No.
Into it? Okay.
No, it wasn't. But there was a winner on each tribe. So if you get rid of Savannah, then you have to probably get rid of Kyle and D, which I don't want to get rid of Kyle and D. Although Kyle would have saved his knee.
Yeah. I mean, it's tough to say because, these cuts would have been made before the season. So,
Although Dark Charlie was a great addition to
Yeah.
the season.
it's like you could say, Chrissy wasn't anything special. Cut
No.
Chrissy. But going into the season, we built up Chrissy as she was
Yeah.
going to have a special season. But
Turns out she's just a fucking asshole.
Chrissy was
But
Bran's
you know
first
what?
pick.
Chrissy was my first pick, and I don't like saying that out loud. But
It wasn't a bad pick.
But-
on
No, it wasn't.
paper.
Bad. Hey, my first pick was Jenna.
you
Yeah.
want to know what my favorite thing is?
Yes.
You bringing up Chrissy. My favorite thing is tribal.
Tonight?
Final tribal.
Oh, yeah.
This was as lively as a final tribal as we've seen since the new era
Oh, yeah.
began in
Mhm.
my recollection. And they didn't do the thing that they've been doing lately where they go through the outplay, outlast, freaking whatever.
Yes.
Yeah.
Outwit.
And he's like, no, we're talking about outwitting. Who's got a question?
I also like how D kind of took
Yeah,
over the
that's-
hosting
that's what I was
job.
saying. Shout
And
out to D.
You know what I was thinking about with D is D had been there. Like D
Yes.
is a winner. She's been in their shoes. And so I
Yeah.
think she was a little bit more empathetic than some of the others who maybe haven't been
Well,
in the
also,
situation.
she had to essentially gentle parent Stephanie at
Right.
one point,
Yes.
Right.
who's going up so Stephanie, Chrissy, and I won't even put Coach in it. Chrissy and Stephanie, what were they doing?
They were trying to secure the win for John.
This is what I'm saying, though. We can talk about how Chrissy shouldn't have been on the season. She helped make that tribal.
Oh,
lively.
100%.
Like,
Yeah.
100%.
having these people going back and forth, the jury may have talked more than the people themselves.
Yes.
It
And they
was-
were fighting
It was fun.
against each other.
It was fun.
Here's what I'll say about season 50. My favorite thing about
Okay, go
season
ahead.
50 We got villains this season. We got real villains. And it's fun to be able to hop on here and be like, God, I can't stand what Chrissy did. It's fun that we can say that because there's a lot of seasons where it's just like, yeah, everybody was pretty nice, I guess.
I wouldn't call her a real villain necessarily just for going to bat for John Dre.
I would. She was being
She wasn't
miserable.
a Rome, you know.
Rome is the biggest villain of all time, maybe.
That's who
Colton and then Rome.
But remember when Chrissy was still playing and people wanted to vote her out because she was being too much? And I was like, what are you guys talking about?
And now I understand.
It all became abundantly clear tonight. We got to get rid of
Someone in our live chat tonight said that the reason Chrissy didn't get many confessionals early on is because they were saving her airtime for the finale.
No doubt. No doubt.
PD, what was your favorite part of the season?
Getting to see Sari be Michael Jordan out there, control every vote. I mean, Jeff was talking about that when he gave her the Lifetime Achievement Award, that even production would be like, it's amazing watching how everything goes through Sari.
Yeah. 100%.
She is the best social player of all time. It's not.
And realistically, we only saw a fraction of what she was doing.
Absolutely. And I will say my honorable mention is Ozzy and Coach playing together again.
Yes.
That early drama.
Rivalry, yeah.
Like, I'm bummed that like we didn't get to see more of that drama because Coach got voted out so early in the merge.
Mhm.
But I wish that those two
could have just been at odds the whole time.
Yeah. But you know, whatever.
If this was old era, next season would have been a captain season, Coach on one season, Ozzy on the other.
Oh, bring it back, baby.
Bring it back. Hey, it's the open era. Anything's coming back.
Captains are back on the table.
I always think about the time they brought back Boston Rob and Russell Hantz. And I just remember being like, oh my God. That's all I got to say about that.
I am excited about the potential.
The potential?
The potential for, because it's in the open era. I don't know if you
it is.
So like theme seasons back on the table, returning player seasons more often, maybe splits ego daisies, maybe fans versus favorites, new era edition, like whatever. All these things
Blood
are
versus
back
water.
on the table, folks.
Yeah. They should have called it back on the table.
And
era.
I will say this: we didn't know they were off the table. We didn't know that. But this does imply that they were off the table, and it's good to know they're back on.
Well, they were off the table for all of the new era. We didn't get a Redemption Island. We didn't get an Exile Island.
But we didn't know that you couldn't.
Nah, we knew.
We knew.
We knew, man.
We knew in our heart of hearts.
Hey, let's just, before we move on, let's just talk about Sari dog walking Joe in the final tribal cows. That was crazy. Talking about how they had to babysit him during the vote outs, dude. She essentially pulled his pants down on live TV and called him a bad boy.
What was the term?
Jotation.
Jotation, yeah.
Yeah, the rotation for
that was embarrassing.
And his facial expressions during that. And I mean, really, Joe that's the thing that he's the best at. Is just making faces.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Will we see Joe again on a season?
No.
We'll see him on Tyler Perry's Fireman show. We won't see him.
I'll watch it. Gotta support my players.
Anything's back on the table.
Will we see John Dre again?
No. Maybe in a Colby move late in his life. 55-year-old John Dre the Giant comes back.
And then Aubrey, she's done.
Yeah, right? Aubrey's definitely done.
She won. She's going out on top.
This is a fun little game we're playing. Who do we think comes back? Rizzo comes back for sure.
Rizzo, Tiff.
And then
Tiff, definitely.
Tiff, because Jeff extended an invitation pretty much.
Yeah, sorry that I said I would cut Tiff from the season, but she's coming back after that.
Yeah.
Oh, well, you know why it is.
I can't believe you said that.
It's Tiffy time.
And it's the open era. Anything's back on the table.
Yeah.
Including Tiff.
Tiff could be back on
You
the
didn't want
table.
Tiffy on the table to begin with.
Now
she's back on it.
I went to bat for Tiffany because the wheel gave me her in the preseason show. So
yeah, why'd you say you'd cut her?
Because if I had the book, and there were 4 people to cut, I would go with the one who everybody said, why is she here?
Yeah, but she deserved, she showed us all why.
Yeah, after the fact.
Yeah, that's fair. But I see what you're saying.
It is a hard
decision
to defend Tiff being there over so many legends. I will say that.
But
like Carolyn.
Sure.
Oh my God.
Carolyn could have been on
You think
this
Carolyn's
season.
coming back?
Dude, I saw freaking Ethan Zahn out there.
Dude,
yes.
Like,
how much time have we done? So do you want to try to recap this episode?
Let's go rapid fire.
Rapid fire.
Yeah.
What are we doing?
There's not a lot.
What's going on?
It was the 3-hour PD and Ombre commencement.
It really, like, we all
ceremony.
knew what we were doing here. It is what it is.
I need Banu back.
We just got a text from Jonathan. How about before we get into it, we roast Jonathan?
Yeah, I actually don't want
What was
to.
our favorite Jonathan moment?
My favorite was after he let us know that he wasn't going to be there, sent a video of him driving on a football field and said, little of this, little of that.
Here's in the text he just sent us. He said, "I'll try to watch Survivor on my 3-hour trip home tomorrow evening."
Well,
Why?
You can watch it whenever you want at this point.
There's no rush.
Yeah,
the
right.
show is over. By the way,
Okay.
I'm trying to decide.
if you air this or not.
Yeah.
I like.
Here's what I'll say.
I
We
like
are
this being a
recording.
new thing.
Hold
you
on.
saying by the way and then not saying anything.
By
That's
the way,
your new thing.
Here's what I'll say.
It's nothing to get upset about.
Nothing to get upset about, guys.
Here's what I'll say
By
about
the way.
Jonathan.
By the way,
He,
let me think through if I should bury my friend publicly.
live.
Oh.
The reason that we're recording this show at 11:43 p.m. is specifically because he asked us to.
Well, that's not entirely true.
Yes, it is.
It was more for me.
No, it was not.
No, it was not, Bran. I don't know if you recall.
No, it
Well,
was
I
or
wanted-
not.
maybe you
That was
pivoted
you
because of
trying
that?
to be nice
No,
and
I
help
wanted
Jonathan.
I wanted to get together with you
Okay,
guys.
Right,
well, I wanted
right.
that too.
But we could have still recorded in the morning. Jonathan is not able to record tomorrow. So he said, "Guys, I don't know what we're going to do." And then you pitched in and you said, "Well, hey, how about since we were trying to watch together, we'll just record right after the episode." And Jonathan said that would be great.
Yeah. So we moved our schedule around for Jonathan.
Yes.
I was going to pitch this regardless, though.
Yeah.
Well, that's
And
fine.
I'm sure we still would have
and we still would have done it and we would have had a great time.
But yeah, so we move everything for Jorn. And then Jorn texts us, and Jorn cannot make it.
And by the way,
I fell for it. That's good. That's good.
Me too. I was waiting.
Oh, man. Yeah.
Jonathan did send a voice memo.
Oh,
and I
God,
feel
don't
like,
play his bitch
by the
ass.
way,
I got to be careful because I'll get real mean.
should we play it? I mean,
Nah.
we've just buried him.
how about we the last hands of the fans, or we're live on our Patreon.
Well, yeah.
Do
You
the
guys
fans-
vote. Do we play Jonathan's
Yeah,
voice memo?
Yeah.
Everybody thought the Sia thing was the last.
Okay,
hands of the
Julia
fans.
says don't play it. PJ says play it.
Ooh.
Tara
So
says
that's
play
2
it.
yeses and a no, 3 yeses.
Smashing Pumpkins.
Oh,
Janet said no.
Oh, God.
Liz Beef says no.
All right.
Okay, and then we got 4
All right.
yeses.
It's
So
profoundly play it. So
Okay, well, how about I get it on the thing? And
Okay.
we can play with the good
Yeah.
quality.
And Petey, you start taking us through this episode, man.
Okay. Well, my notes were very.
Let's crack that coconut
Yeah, we'll crack this coconut, I guess. My
And by
notes-
the way,
up. Not falling for it.
what if we were be like, okay, when we come back from PD covering the episode, we're gonna play Jordan's voicemail, but then we just play it immediately.
yeah, so we fuck up the production schedule.
Yeah.
Yeah, usually I have thorough notes, but tonight we were watching it live. I was smoking and drinking with Chase's wife. You know,
Well, clarify what you mean by smoking.
we were smoking weed in the bathroom.
Whoa!
When was that
No one
happening?
told me that.
Yeah, that was weird.
Like you guys weren't invited. I'm
Wait,
sorry.
wait.
I went to the
Did
bathroom.
this even start? Wait, what brought this up? Start over.
I would say my notes are brief.
Oh,
because
yeah.
I was,
We were drinking.
we were drinking.
You guys were drinking. I did go to the bathroom, and by the way,
Yeah.
got him again.
Oh, I thought you were about to say something about my bathroom.
I
No,
thought you were
really
going to
good.
say that me
It
and
was-
Liz made it smell like weed.
There was a candle in there, and I thought, oh, this is nice.
That's a nice candle, yeah.
My first note is 3 words, and it's that Tiff is pissed.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, it
That's how
is.
we started this episode.
That's
Yeah,
right.
it is.
Tiff was real mad about the Suri vote.
Yep.
She was speaking for all of us in this moment. She was so mad that she was stumbling around camp.
She
Falling
fell down in a hole,
It's a
man.
different
You
type
know when
of
you're
anger.
already angry and then you embarrassing yourself in front of the hose? That is what happened to Tiffany.
In front of the host.
Yeah,
When
the Joes.
I was so mad at Jonathan when I got to Chase's house that I did the same thing on his steps.
He really did.
I actually did. Yeah, I dropped my water bottle and my coffee.
I feel terrible about that, man.
It's fine. And I was really upset that the Ring doorbell did not catch it.
No, it didn't. I'm so sorry, man.
Yeah, it's all good. But Tiff was upset. And then we hear from Joe, who wants to sit at the end with Rizzo and Jonathan because he doesn't think he has a chance at beating Aubrey and Tiff. Or I think it was John Dre, actually. It was John Dre who was saying this. John Dre, he's like, I don't want to be anywhere near those women. Everyone knows how I feel about women.
Oh, no.
I don't want to sit at the end with Aubrey and Tim.
We've already done 40 minutes.
And we just started the episode.
All right, everyone. I am in Northern Virginia.
Oh,
and
God.
I'm stranded. I've been setting up an event with cameras and equipment, and everything's gone wrong, so I've been trapped. So I'm sending a voice message because I haven't watched.
So what he's saying is he has all of the equipment at his disposal to be here.
And he could have been doing his job and had it on a little screen or something.
Maybe, man.
Watch the episode. So I'm giving you two options. The first option is if Rizgad won, and here's my reaction. I knew it. I never doubted him for a second. I'm so glad that Rizzo won, and I deserve this win. I knew he had it in him all along. My second response is if Rizzo loses. So here's my response.
It's more like,
man, I'm really bummed. I really like Rizzo, and I'm glad that we gave it a good shot. It's really a shame what happened in this episode that led up to it. The third option I'm going to throw in there is if Joe wins. I do not want to even look at Joe in the face. I'd hate his season, and I hate Joe. And he's probably going to choke me out for it.
Pretty aggressive. Oh, is that all?
That's it. And so, like the fan vote in season 50, this was pretty worthless.
He didn't say anything about Aubrey?
No.
The obvious winner, potentially winning?
He didn't say anything.
So he thought the only possibilities was Rizzo wins, Rizzo loses, Joe wins.
Yeah. The fans got it wrong again.
Man.
You hate to see it.
Oh, man.
They asked for dynamic twists.
Yeah, so after Jonathan was saying, he doesn't want to go to the end with the women, he thinks he could beat the men. We got the Suri interview in the Spirit of Survivor, we talked about that. And then it was the Final Five challenge, the obstacle course that ended in the circular puzzle.
Yeah.
Yeah. This is crazy because John Dre is in the lead big time.
Yeah.
Then John Dre stops to throw up.
That was because he was having to think.
He was having to think pretty hard. He was like, "Oh, my body's rejecting this." Like a demon. And then he gets back on that puzzle game, and Tiff is right there.
Yeah, she's so close.
And it is down to one puzzle piece. And
Here's what I'll say, man. So basically, it's an obstacle course. John Dre flies through it just like Bran says. He always does the physical part very well.
Right.
Nothing shocking there. He has a pretty big lead as he goes into the puzzle. This is the best he's done with a puzzle. Him and Joe both do a pretty decent job on the puzzle to the point where I actually thought for a second Joe was going to win the challenge. That would have been insane work.
Yeah.
And then Aubrey and Rizzo were pretty far behind because
the physical element.
The mud.
Yeah, the mud and the net. And then, but let's talk about my favorite part of the challenge, which is at one point they're like, well, let's have them run into a pole.
Oh, yeah, to get your bags down. You got to go shake it, or if you're John Dre or Joe, you just
run into it.
Yeah, you do a little shoulder tackle.
You just run into the pole, which was funny. I liked the Survivor fishing rod. That was fun.
Yeah, that was sick too.
I like how they really just tried some stuff for this last obstacle course.
Yeah. Should we, in the good news, guys, I just heard this. All of those things are back on the table.
Oh, because of the open era.
That's right.
We've actually, what Survivor is known for is brand new challenges every season.
Yeah.
But not anymore.
No.
The open era is going to be reusing challenges.
Dang, dude.
Unlike the new era.
It might seem like we're making fun of the open era, but I'm genuinely excited for it.
Yeah, I'm really excited.
I am excited for it.
Yeah. It's just kind of funny to make fun of. I think them coining things themselves is a little cheesy.
Yeah.
Let us do it.
I mean, do you know how tempted I was to end making the merge right here after I won with Aubrey, became the 3-time champion, just close the book?
Wait. You think you have the power to just end the show?
I think if I quit, none of y'all would do it.
I disagree.
You don't think so?
Well, I mean, Jonathan we know won't show up, but me and Bran would meet up every week and we would talk Survivor.
Yeah, I mean, we talk about Survivor enough on Deck to Hallmark now, so it's just crossing.
Damn it, I thought I had more power than that.
No, man. Like,
I
remember when
can't
you were
just
in
close the
Mexico and I edited the show?
And then you told me I need you back because I don't want to do all this work again. I'm going to do this. I'm going to decide at the end of every season whether we renew Making the Merge. So I decide
Wow,
we renew Making the Merge for season 51.
that's big.
Also, I lose money on this show every year.
Yeah. I mean,
So it's like, thanks.
I make minimum wage to do it.
Well, I'm giving you all of Jonathan's cut this year because
Yeah. After not showing up for the finale, that's an unforgivable sin.
it's an
but-
unforgivable one. He's not going to heaven for this one,
He's
boys.
stranded.
Yeah, so after this challenge that Jandre narrowly wins, does the worm, pounds his chest, screams, throws up, cries, farts. He did a lot of things.
He looked like Zac Efron singing Bet on It in High School Musical 2, the way he was hitting the ground.
Yeah. After
100%.
this, we get back to the beach, and Tiff is fighting for her life. She knows that she's the obvious next target.
Baby, I hear the blues are calling, toss salad and
Scrambled eggs.
Hit it, boys.
What if, to be mean to Jonathan, I went in and re-recorded all of his drops with my voice?
I would like that. That'd be fun.
Yeah. Yeah, so
And
Tiff...
just see if he notices.
Well, you'd have to show up
I
and
know.
notice.
You would. Tiff is throwing Aubrey under the bus big time, saying things like,
Honk, honk.
she's like Camilla. She's got the bus.
Yeah.
She ran her over. She's reversing it. Hit it again, Bran.
Honk, honk.
And she's doing this because Tiffany is right. Everything Tiffany said here is 100%
Yeah,
correct.
Tiffany's
Aubrey
awesome.
has an amazing story.
Yes.
And by not voting out Aubrey, then you're potentially letting her win the game.
I mean, essentially what Tiffany said to Joe and Jandre is, if you don't take her out instead of me right now, she's going to win the game. And then it happened.
And yeah, let's go to Tribal. Is there a song for that? Don't play Jonathan again. Never mind. Never mind.
Yeah. Here,
Just
I'll do
just
it.
do
I'll
the
do
bus
it.
again. Just do the bus.
Honk, honk.
Okay. Yeah, so we go to Tribal, and Tiff just takes this as her platform to go off on everybody. And it was beautiful. I loved it. And it wasn't a mopey dingus. It was
a fighting dingo.
It was a fighting dingus. I don't think she was a dingus at all, actually.
No.
She was just, she knew the writing was on the wall, and she's like, I'm going to let y'all have it. And then when you vote me out, I'm going to leave with my head held high and not be a mopey dingus.
Is there a possibility where if she didn't go the way that she went, if she played it nice, she doesn't get voted out, or is it just
No.
it was done for?
No, she knew what was going to happen. And if there was any possibility for it changing, I don't think anything that she said would have affected that.
You want to know what I would have done? I would have gone to Rizzo and I would have said, you want to make one more big move before the jury decides who wins this game?
Well, she probably did.
Play your idol for me. Show everybody what's up.
Yeah.
Actually, if she did do that, they would have showed it to us probably.
Yeah.
That would have been cool. And then we get the next day. It is the final four. Not much happens, and then we go to the
Samotion.
Samotion, that's
Which
right.
I was thrilled.
Which I
Yes,
voted for.
I
I
voted
think we all
for.
voted for it.
I had a good feeling it was going to be Samotion, and I was thrilled because I love that challenge. Samotion is one that I always like. I love the view that they have overlooking everything. They have to do like a little
Yeah.
climb to get up there.
It's very beautiful.
And
Not to be confused with the Jotation.
No,
The
no. This is
Jotation, we get
different.
Samotion.
Going into this one, though, Joe won Samotion in his season. But for some reason, immediately does the worst strategy possible, which is he's putting all of his balls immediately after each other instead of spacing them out. I don't know why he did. I mean, he went far in the challenge. It ended up being this epic final battle between Joe and Aubrey. But his essential downfall was the fact that there was no strategy.
And Aubrey had him what seemed like perfectly spaced out the entire time. And when she won, it was such an amazing moment. She was,
I think all three of us just went, whoa!
yeah, I was
I gotta be
clapping.
honest. They could do Samotion every challenge, and I would probably be in.
I think it's kind of the best Survivor challenge.
I just want to try it so bad.
It's up there with when they get them to the top of the pole and they got to sit up there at the top
But
of the pole.
I think what makes this great is it is a wonderful compromise between a challenge where anybody at any point could win, but it's not. It is endurance, but it's not gonna go hours. So
Right.
like Jeff's happy. This is
he doesn't make him do it on one foot.
Yes, this is not gonna go forever. It's really fun to watch. Anybody can win. It's great.
I do want to bring up something that made Bran very upset recently, which was the you having to do 1 foot on that challenge. You said that this week in an interview, Jeff said it was officially retired.
Yeah.
But it's the open era, baby, and it's back on the table.
Dadgummits! That's crazy. You're right.
Yeah, it's back on the table.
Maybe the open era doesn't mean everything.
Guys, we can buy the Samotion game on Etsy.
What?
Because that's what Aubrey did to practice.
Wait,
guys,
but
we
is it
could
like
be
a-
Samotioning together.
Is it like a little one?
Let me
Is
know.
it like the puzzle?
I'll go look on
Yeah,
Etsy.
can somebody get on that right
I'll
now?
get on
Because,
Etsy and
like,
see.
I'll pay for half of it. I want some motion. Let's go.
Well, y'all keep chatting.
No, we'll
chatting.
wait.
No, I want to wait. Actually,
We'll wait.
by the way,
Hey, we'll wait.
I'm surprised my witches didn't tell me about this.
They got so many Survivor challenges. Where's Samotion?
Okay, this is now that we know that you can purchase Survivor challenges like this.
This is
it's
gonna
be
change
a
the game.
problem.
This is gonna
It's like
change the
every draft, we're gonna buy a new Survivor challenge.
Yeah. Until my backyard's filled with.
Yeah.
Dude, you can get the big wall one.
Ah.
Sorry, this is
We're-
off the rails.
We're about to spend the whole Patreon money on Survivor challenges.
Can we do it? Is it still going to be too cold for fire? Or
Shut up. Dude, shut up.
Yeah, remember we're gonna do fire, and Chase is like, I might get chilly.
It's gonna be
That's not what happened.
It's fire. It's not ideal for it to be cold when making fire.
I only have one shirt. I can't.
That's it. I'm ending the podcast.
Hey, you
It's
don't,
already been renewed.
you don't get to decide that.
I can't find
PD
Samotion.
Decides that.
Oh,
I can't find Samotion, but I'm sure it's on there somewhere.
We need to find somebody who can make or
I
or
wouldn't even
come
know
here and
who
build
to
it.
talk to about
I wouldn't either.
Hey, you
There's
have a bunch
gotta
of
be.
like rusty copper. Could you build this for me?
It's back on the table.
All right, that's all we're saying.
We're gonna get it. We're gonna be doing some fun Survivor challenges, maybe in the off season.
Yeah. So when Aubrey won this, it was very much a like, yeah, she's winning. Of
Yeah.
course. This is such a
It's like when
beautiful
Rachel won.
Yeah.
It was written in the stars, baby.
And when she was with Jeff and crying, and Jeff asked her if she had anything to say, and she was like, didn't she say to Jeff, like, what do you have to say? Because I don't know what to say right now.
She didn't have words, and Jeff said,
Yeah.
"Well, how about I say something?" And Jeff goes,
By the way. And then he didn't say anything.
He's saying
and then he goes, Jonathan's the total package.
Yeah.
Jonathan's
What
the
the
total
fuck,
package.
Stephanie?
Stephanie wanted to fuck John.
fire
Gray. That's what-
emoji. Fire emoji.
So in
He's
a,
hot. He's white. Total package.
honk honk.
Honk honk.
In a hilarious moment, Aubrey, she decided to take Joe. And Joe, not realizing it's because he has no resume and is the obvious GOAT, Joe is so honored by this that it brought him to tears.
That was so funny because he
Yes.
took it as a huge compliment. It was the biggest insult you could get in
Yeah.
Survivor.
That's right.
I'm taking you the father because there's no chance in hell you can beat me.
That's right.
Yeah, I'm going to put those two guys that did stuff in the game against each other, and then one of them's going to go home and increase my chances.
It's when she said, "You mean so much to me," and I'm like,
What?
Where has that been all season?
Oh, she should have brought that up as like
Yeah.
a mastermind lie at Final Tribal. I told Joe he meant a lot to me when you all know he means fucking nothing to me.
And then she pulls out her Samotion Etsy puzzle.
yeah,
Yeah.
it's a mini one.
We need to get in touch with Aubrey. Be like, where did you get your hands on Samotion?
We in the chat they have sent me the link. What is this?
It's not.
It's a 3D printed version.
Oh.
I guess it's the same thing though.
But it's aesthetically, it is not.
It is
Yeah,
not.
listen, if I can't get some sort of an infection
Some tetanus.
while playing this, I don't want to
That
do it.
just looks like 20 bowls stacked on each other.
Yeah, maybe we should just get a 3D printer. I have a 3D printer. I've just never used it.
Whoa.
Can't hide money.
We're in my studio.
That's true.
Yeah, it's this one.
You know anybody with a 3D printer pistol?
No.
Asking for a friend.
No.
I know some redneck kids that.
PD is the only person I know. PD has his concealed weapons permit. Doesn't even own a gun.
No. But I know how to shoot it.
You shot it one time.
And I did real good. Actually, the guy who was training me, he's like, "You've really never shot a gun before?" And I said, "No." And he's like, "You must play video games then." And I was like, "Yep, I guess that's what did it."
So you know some kids who have 3D printed pistols?
Yeah, it's illegal.
Yeah,
But-
you should snitch on them right
Snitch
now.
on him.
Maybe I should.
Snitch.
But I will say,
I was thinking about naming names, but we'll keep going. It was Jonathan. It was
Jorn.
So
what happens next?
Well, I'll tell you.
Okay.
Rizzo
Mhm.
finds out that he's got to make fire again, and we talked about it while it was happening. This is so soon he was literally home for 5 days, so he has not had any time to process the fact that he lost through the worst possible way, which is fire. It's a horrible way to get out of the game, and he has to do it again, and he's practicing He's being a real Moby Dingus in this moment, and he's crying, and and he sounds like Mickey Mouse, and it is.
How could you be so good and so bad?
But then who was the stepdad who stepped up?
Joe.
Joe came in. He's like, let's let it play out.
This is him. This is him practicing. It's getting worse and worse. That's it.
Joe sees this struggling Nintendo character, and he said, "You know what? I've helped young white kids with emotional outbursts in Survivor before. I can do this again." And he did coach him up, not successfully.
He heard Rizzo was Albanian and thought it meant autistic. So he was like, I got to get involved in this.
In his defense, he is just.
If now I have to leave that in because Bran's tag was so funny.
Hey, you didn't think my joke was funny?
Well, I mean, it was, but then Bran came and did the alley oop, and now it's like I have to leave it
by
no
the
matter
way,
what.
But what he just said was he was going to cut it out until Bran made it better.
Because Bran made it impossible to take out.
Jesus.
It's like how Jeff messed up the live tribal, but then kept talking about it. So now they got to leave it in.
Can we talk about, since we're talking about Rizzo in this moment here, which is like he failed fire making because he did nothing at camp all season.
I didn't have time to practice.
And he didn't have time to practice in between seasons, but he could have been practicing in camp.
Right.
And Stephanie felt the need to keep trashing Rizzo during Final Tribal.
That was really funny, though.
And it got to the point where, who was it that was sitting beside Rizzo? Tiff.
Tiff.
Tiff goes, I'm confused. And he just goes, just let her do her thing.
Yeah.
It's like, why is he catching strays in the Final Tribal that he's not even a part of?
I think Rizzo is the one who actually said, I'm confused.
No, Rizzo says, let her do her thing.
No, it sounded like Tiff because he went, I'm confused.
That's good. You should leave that in, too.
Oh, yeah, I'll leave it in.
Yeah,
he leaves all his shit in.
Yeah. Because I never miss.
Oh, God.
Yeah.
I never miss, just like on my draft this season.
I mean, let's just say, though, genuinely an impressive draft.
Legendary draft. One with my first overall pick. I love you, Aubrey Bracco. Okay, let's keep going.
It was the writing was on. She had a mental breakdown early in the season.
Yeah.
Started to pull herself together.
Yeah.
And that's when I offered you all of my players. I could see it.
Yeah, you could see
I
it.
Halfway through the season. I could see it.
I could see it from the beginning.
Yeah.
I didn't see it.
Me and Aubrey. But Jonathan, he was pretty confident about his fire-making ability until Rizzo got the coaching from Joe. And then Jandre was like, uh-oh, I might not be able to do this.
You think this was editing? Because then at the actual fire making.
I don't play Rizzo 3 enough. But that was the perfect time to do it because that's how Rizzo was feeling.
Yeah, it is.
He starts going together.
I mean, if you look at the Rizzo Mario Drops EP, track 3 was really underrated.
Coming this off season, tier making of the Rizzo sound drops.
Yeah, we'll do that.
I think that's S tier.
I think so.
Yeah, I think they all are.
I know.
It's kind of hard to pick a bad one.
And so before we go to fire making, this is where Jeff fucks up. We got into. I mean, that's how
we've already talked about it.
Today,
Yeah,
so
he fucks it up real bad.
We can brush over that, and then we have Rizzo versus Jonathan for who will be the biggest loser. We're bringing back old NBC shows.
The Biggest Loser,
and this was
back on tape.
Potentially the least I've ever watched a fire making because I didn't care.
I didn't care at all.
I mean, because there were some circumstances in going into this that might make it a little less compelling.
Right.
I will say something that made me laugh really hard is during the fire making in our group chat, the live chat, someone goes, I think Rizzo can pull it off.
Yeah.
It's a good bit.
So yeah, after fire making, we get down to the final three, man.
That's right. This is when the final three are on the beach. They're having a really dumb conversation.
Yeah. So John Dre goes, "You think the guy from Castaway would be proud of us? You know, Tom Hanks,
The guy from Castaway.
Unbelievable.
And then PD goes, oh, I thought he was talking about Wilson,
He might have been.
the volleyball guy from Castaway.
But I did like how another thing John Dre said was it was about fire, and he said, if I can't make a fire before Rizzo does, it's because God.
That's right.
Oh yeah, if he says that, if I go out, it's not my fault. It's God's fault.
God did it.
Which I love.
God did to me what he did to Teeny.
I love when people, anytime that there's consequences for their actions, they're just like, actually, it was God's fault. It wasn't me.
Yeah.
Yeah. And then they hear a boat, and then the real Mario showed up.
Yeah, John Dre's brother is dressed in overalls that are straight out of Toy Story 4.
There was no tease of this at any point.
And I got to be honest with you, I'm surprised they did it for 50 because this is not the open era yet.
No, not everything was back on the table.
This is the closed era.
In New Era, we've not seen family visits.
I don't think so, no.
So I don't know if that means that is it still is.
Do you think that was the opening of Pandora's box that led to the open era?
That's interesting. Yeah.
You know what's kind of fucked up now to think about how we've been closed for 50 seasons.
Well, no, we've been closed just for New Era.
Just for New. I think we've never had everything on the table.
I would argue that we did.
I would argue we always have.
Yeah, except for the New Era, which was very closed off.
Now, let me ask you this. Does open era mean that 36 days is back on the table?
I doubt it.
Okay.
And I don't think it needs it. Is that controversial to say it doesn't need it?
It's controversial, yes.
So it's the open era minus everything that costs money.
Live tribal? Live final
No,
tribal?
they're definitely not doing that shit again. Jeff fucked that up for everybody.
Oh, I do have one more fire-making quote.
Okay.
To circle back to fire-making one more time. When Jeff said...
This has been our best episode.
Hey, this episode has been all over the place because Liz gave me drugs in her bathroom.
There's no drugs in the bathroom. I want to make that exceptionally clear.
Allegedly.
I want to say that this is Jonathan's fault.
But here's the difference between me and Stephanie is I can get on here and behave, after...
That's true.
After getting intoxicated.
I do have...
Are you saying I'm not behaving?
No, it's just me compared to Stephanie.
I do.
You haven't called that.
I do have audio though of PD in the bathroom.
Oh no.
Oh, does he call someone a Jew?
I love gay people. Don't get me wrong.
Oh man.
I was going to talk about the
that was on the up and up.
Oh yeah, play that again. Okay, because I kind of buried it.
But I ain't never met a Rizzo that was on the up and up.
I'm glad I saved that. Who knew that they would become such a pair?
I think Sari did.
You can't spell PD without D.
You can't.
Dang. Shout out D.
Yeah, D is awesome.
Yeah.
I would love to see her again.
I don't think that one's happening.
That's an unpopular
opinion.
She's so good.
She's such a CBS production person.
I know.
They're gonna bring her back for something.
That's like the whole time she was like the producer of the tribal, but I liked to circle back to fire making like I said I was going to do when Jeff said one of you is going to die in the same way twice. I thought that was
that was a great pull.
And then Rizzo double died.
Also, another great quote about fire making from Rizzo. At one point he goes, "Me and fire are destined to meet again."
Me and fire are destined to meet again. Yeah, so the family visit. I really enjoyed the family visit coming back. I wish they brought it back in the way that I suggested. I think like 2 seasons ago, we did an episode where we were pitching ideas, and I said, have the families come out before a challenge, lock them all in cages.
Yeah.
I'm appreciative for CBS. I love CBS.
Man, that was a great bit. Big Brother's coming back.
Big Brother!
Big Brother!
Big Brother!
All right.
Final tribal.
We talked about it pretty much.
We have talked about it a good bit, but I just want to stress how I think Aubrey did a better job than John Dre and Joe. Even though John Dre was getting assists from everybody.
Well, not everybody, just the ones you would expect.
Yeah, but they just were hammering it home over and
They
over
really
again and
were.
like talking for him. And Aubrey had to speak for herself for the most part. I mean, Aubrey had like Sari going to bat for her.
Yeah.
And Devon's a little bit, but
Yeah,
not
but
to
I
the
want-
shocked
extent.
me.
In Stephanie's defense, she wants to hammer him home.
Yeah, he's the complete
She wants
package.
to hammer the total package home.
What surprised me was Emily was surprisingly pushing for Joe.
I think Emily was just being fair.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Who did she
Because-
vote for in the end? I mean, not
Well,
Joe.
of course.
Because there
No,
were
not Joe.
multiple times that people
No
there were
one voted for
multiple
Joe.
times people asked questions and Joe just didn't get to answer.
Yeah, so Emily-
They were walking all over him, man.
I think Emily was just being sympathetic. You know, she's like, let the dumb firefighter get to.
Do you think that's why he blocked everybody? Because they didn't let him talk?
Maybe.
He's like, man, fuck y'all. I'm blocking y'all on Instagram. I didn't get to talk in Final Tribal. You don't get to talk in my
then
DMs.
what did Tegwith do to him?
I don't know. But Teg ended up at the... We talk about her a lot.
It's because of Joe. I'm just so baffled by the fact that Joe blocked her.
She was at the live finale, man. We didn't get that invite.
Shout out to Teg.
We didn't get invited. We're the best Survivor podcast out there.
Are we?
Yeah, dude. No other
I
show's
think-
doing it like this.
If
in our we didn't ask anybody. So
Were we supposed to ask someone?
I think it's a thing you request.
Oh, maybe that's what
Like-
we're doing wrong. Me and PD definitely live in the world where it's like we are asked. We do not ask.
Yeah.
yeah.
I mean, I asked to do the exit interviews, but we were too late because it was the season already
They
started.
ever respond?
Yes.
They did?
Yes,
You didn't
they
tell
said
us that.
They said you're too late.
Oh, you never told us that.
Well,
It wasn't good news, so
we'll have to do it earlier next time for 51, maybe.
maybe.
But at the same time, we've had this conversation before. Do we want to do exit press? Because
If we can do it our
CBS
way, yeah.
but we can't. Or I don't know.
They'll let us get away with
Do
it
you
more
think
than you
that-
think.
I would like to like not talk about the game at all. honestly.
Exactly, me either. That's what I'm saying.
Yeah.
If we can do it our way, where we bring on the person that just got eliminated and be like, all right, you fucked up pretty bad. Tell us why that happened. We would just do bits with them.
We'll see if we can make it happen.
We're going to make it happen. Bran, you get that going.
Get on it, Bran.
And then
Yeah, so Final Tribal, I was talking about how Aubrey, I think when she really sealed it, it was who asked the question of like
Christian.
it was Christian. Tell me
To wrap
your
it up.
story. Tell me your survivor story, like your pitch for why you should win the game. And it was like she was reading off a script. Obviously, there's no script there, but she delivered it so well. And
Well, the producers are off screen there telling them what there's.
Oh, yeah,
cue cards.
cue cards like SNL.
Right.
But she really benefited also from having a story. It felt like going into this that she was the only one with a story,
Right.
with a compelling one at least.
yeah, Jonathan's story was not good.
I mean, Jonathan's whole story kind of that I've heard this season is like, I've spent the last 4 years with Boston Rob training for this. And it's like, all right. Like,
Then you should have done better. I mean, he did better than
he
this.
absolutely did better.
He played a pretty strategic game. I think he played a winning, deserving. If he would have won, no one would have been happy. But I don't think you could say he didn't deserve it.
I think there's a world where he can win if he comes back.
Yeah, I don't know if he comes back though, man. I could talk about Survivor forever. Like all I want to do is sit here and talk about the players that should come back,
We'll do it.
which we already did for like 15 minutes earlier.
Yeah, so Aubrey, but she hasn't won yet because we wrap up Tribal. Jeff collects the votes. He gets on his jet ski that takes him to the helicopter that takes him to a sailboat. And then he shows up at the finale and he reads the votes for everybody. I wish he had just gone through with his bit and spoiled that Aubrey had won. How funny would that have been?
They said that they didn't have time for Jeff to do. They always say that they don't have time for him to go do the wild journeys, and then they send Aubrey to get her car through essentially the same journey that Jeff typically does.
That's true.
I love how she was like so excited when she got up, and then there was some confusion of like, where the fuck is this thing? And then she finally makes it over there, and the video of her in the car, she was fucking ecstatic.
And she just goes, "This is such a throwback." I was like, "To what?"
She was more excited about the car than the $2 million.
Yeah, I think so.
Well, that's what was so confusing to me is like, why didn't they give the car to someone else? Like, she's got $2 million.
Yeah, they're breaking the car.
The curse is lifted.
It's the name of the episode.
Do you
Jay.
think in
figured out.
Jeff's lore that he's like, okay, we'll break the car curse and that will lead us into the open era where everything's back on the table?
That's possible.
Yes,
Are cars going to be up
exactly.
for grabs again in the open
I
era?
hope so.
Possibly.
Maybe
And then
just some elf makeup.
maybe it's called the Aubrey reward from now on because she lifted
The
the
Aubrey-
curse. To bring it back
yeah.
in. It's the Aubrey car reward.
I like it.
By the way,
Yeah.
Oh, dang, you got me. That was good. And then Sari won the CEO award.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Which I don't like how they just did that. They didn't hype it up at all. They go, all right, so Sia has given up millions of dollars over the years. Someone's going to be getting $100,000. Can anyone guess who it is? Everyone's going crazy.
Someone yells, Sari!
And he goes, that's right.
That's
Sari,
right.
you're the
That's
winner.
right.
All right. Now we're going to.
Deuces.
hey CBS, you fucked up, okay? And let me tell you why you fucked up. Because we have somebody on our show named Bran who
Yeah.
wrote a Sia song for Sari.
Yes.
Can you imagine if they announced that Sari won the award? Maybe Sia is there to announce it, and then, well, if Sia was there, they probably have her do the song. But then you bring Bran up, and he sings this as Sari comes up.
It would be beautiful.
It would have been great.
It would have been incredible. You fucked up, CBS.
Yeah, you did. CBS stands for Can't Be Sia in.
Yep. I hope they. I hope we put in a request for Exit Press. They listen to this and hear me go, "You fucked up."
Well, that's the thing is they give tons of stuff to podcasts who hate Survivor.
And
We love the show.
And they gave the red carpet interview spot to somebody who allegedly pre-gamed. You know,
Yeah,
that pre-game and stuff. I bet Sage is
Sage is watching.
Sage is writing up her manifesto
Is
right now.
nothing sacred.
Sage dropped her whole manifesto about the evils of pre-gaming, and everybody still loves Baldy. I still love Baldy.
You know how like when
I would bet this entire studio that Baldy
it's
comes
not yours, but yeah.
to play.
Oh, Baldy?
Like,
oh, dude, that would
Baldy
be
is a
great
shoo-in.
for All Stars.
They've
Yeah,
been using Baldy for everything.
She's
this year.
great.
Like any
She's
of
great.
any like press stuff or anything like that. She's just there.
she's so good. Yeah, I'm a big fan of Baldy.
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 It's good to do that again.
Anything else?
What else do we want to say?
How long have we been going?
An hour 10.
Dang,
That's
Yeah,
about-
guys. Well, this is the end of the season. I
Yeah.
mean, but before you never listen to us again, we still have 2 episodes that will be coming out.
Yes.
We have our nominees for our award show, the Mergies Award, and then we will have the winners of the Mergie Awards.
They're 2 separate shows.
And don't expect Jonathan to show up for either of those, but we'll get his nominations. And I do want to take a second to stop all the joking. So seriously, both of you stop all the joking for a second. And I want to say, hey, what did I just say? What did I just say?
Yeah, Bran, could you be respectful?
Please be respectful,
This is
because
the
what
end
I
of
wanted
the-
to say
the season 50 recap.
was this is what season? What season is this of us covering it on the podcast?
Pirate Arg.
This is our 3rd season covering the show on the podcast, or 4th?
Fourth.
These past 4 seasons, these past 4 seasons of us doing this podcast, it has made Survivor somehow even more fun than it was before for us.
Dude, are you going to cry?
Yeah, I'm getting emotional, and that's why I was like, guys, maybe let's not joke right now.
Chase is about to make a fire.
But I do want to say thank you so much to everybody who listens to this show. And
You actually gonna cry now?
Jacking it for 50.
And all of you guys who have found us over on TikTok or on Instagram and has become a part of this community and who has joined us for these stupid, silly bits that we do. It has made Survivor so much fun. We've talked about this before. I never thought when we started the show that 100 people would listen, let alone thousands and thousands of people. So thank you guys so much. Everybody who's listening, everyone who is watching live on the Patreon right now, getting to chat with you guys during the episode every Wednesday. It feels like not only are you guys part of the Survivor community, but it feels like you guys are my friends.
And CBS, you fucked up not putting Bran and singing in that live.
Yeah, they're incapable of not joking while I'm having a serious moment here.
That was good. And by the way,
Yeah. 8 o'clock the light. 8 o'clock the light.
is that good?
That was good.
To end the podcast, we actually have to get up and go press the button. But
Yeah.
I can stop it. I can do it.
Oh, you can?
I can.
Okay.
Okay.
Is there anything else we want to say? I mean, the people who locked in with me are to get something. Have we settled on the something?
Oh. No.
Hey, if
we will announce it at the Mergy Awards.
Yeah, if you're in the Patreon, stay tuned.
Yeah, you can stay after. Yeah.
But yeah, just to reiterate everything Chase said, thank you to everybody who listens to the Gabon of Survivor podcast, what is frequently referred to as the dumbest podcast about Survivor that there is. And thank you for taking time out of your busy schedules to listen to something that everybody says is so dumb.
Yeah.
I appreciate it, really, from the bottom of my heart.
Mm-hmm. Bran, you want to say something nice too?
I'm indifferent.
Okay.
Yeah. Well, I'm just so happy because I won. Aubrey Bracco, baby, gave me my 3rd title. The trophy came home. I'm now the greatest of all time until somebody else gets to 3.
Yeah.
Thank you,
Someone
Bran.
can get to 3. I've got 1. Bran, you got 1.
And tonight I'm gonna get home
Mm-hmm.
and I'm gonna be thinking about Aubrey and I'm
Yeah.
gonna crack the French champagne. I'm gonna go, oh, the French champagne, and I'm gonna toast to Aubrey. Hashtag Bricks for Bracco.
Yeah.
Heck
Season
yeah.
50 party girl forever.
I think I'm gonna order some like Jack in the Box or something. Middle of
Jacking
the night.
it for 50.
Jacking it for 50. No, don't bring up anything about Jonathan.
Oh yeah.
He's dead to me.
Hey Jonathan. Fucking terrible contribution.
You fucked up CBS and Jonathan.
Yeah.
All right, let's get out of here.
Okay, bye.
You're about to hear some ads that help keep the lights on here in the old studio. Thanks for listening or don't listen. It's really up to you at this point. It's at the end of the show. I mean, you're listening to me. Hi. But here they come. I promise they're coming. Yep, here they are. Happy day.